Hey guys, Kris here. In this video, we are doing the 10 to 80% average charging speed and charging time test, where we put the manufacturer's claim charging speed to the test. And Volkswagen claimed that this ID.4 First Max with the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack has a maximum charging speed, a peak charging speed under ideal conditions of 125 kilowatts. So that will be very interesting to see, is will we be able to hit that? If not, how close can we get? But more importantly, or more interestingly, in my opinion, we are testing the time it takes to go from 10 to 80% stated charge, as well as the average charging speed. In my opinion, that is much more useful and much more interesting, because while taking an EV out on a long trip, well, you often go to around 10% stated charge, maybe a little bit less or maybe a little bit more, but very seldom you will go above 80% stated charge, because most EVs, including this ID.4, charges slow above 80% stated charge. But at the end of the video, we will also be generating a charging curve where you can actually see when will you have to, stop charging to be on your way as quickly as possible, because that may be at 40%, maybe 50%, or maybe 70% stated charge. Who knows? That's what we're going to find out in today's video. So we're currently at 19% stated charge. We're going to have to take the car out on the road to deplete the battery to below, well, 10% stated charge to start this test. But today we're not going to do any artificial heating of the battery. We're just going to go on a normal motorway run, which will simulate, normal driving. But I have, been on the road with this car the whole day, because I have been filming a few YouTube videos. So check the link down below in the description to check out the videos I have done today, which is, the range efficiency and charging test, as well as a video on my Norwegian channel. So guys, go ahead and check that out down below. So we're just going to take the car out on the road, and then we will deplete the battery down to 10% stated charge, and then I'll catch up with you guys after the charging session. Oh, before we set off, I just want to take a moment to thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching it. And if you are a subscriber, I want to thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot to me, and it really helps the channel a lot. So thank you so much. But if you aren't subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and also sound that notification bell. It really helps immensely, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much. Okay, we are now done with the charging session. So we're going to go through the data, the numbers, and the actual charging session. So I'm going to overlay the video here. So we connected to the charger with about 7% stated charge, and boom, immediately we got, the peak speed. So at 10% stated charge, we were charging at 125 kilowatts. And then at 20% stated charge, we were charging at 126. And then at 30% stated charge, we were also charging at 126. And then at 40% stated charge, we are charging at 112 kilowatts. So it drops off a bit. And then at 50% stated charge, we are charging at 97 kilowatts. And then at 60% stated charge, we are charging at 82 kilowatts. So, it starts to flatten now. 70% stated charge, 66 kilowatts, and it stays at that speed until, 80% stated charge. So, as you guys can see from the charging curve here, we basically have a flat charging curve from 10 to, 30% stated charge, and then it starts to drop off, just steadily dropping off until we hit 70% stated charge, and then again, the charging curve is flat. So a very nice charging curve, actually, simple, quite flat, and yeah. So in the time we did charge, we got delivered 58.129 kilowatt hours. And the time it took to charge from 10 to 80% stated charge was 36 minutes and 40 seconds. So we convert that to metrics, that is 36.66 minutes, or we convert that to hours, that is 0.611 hours. So we take that charging, or that juice delivered 58.129 kilowatt hours, we divide it by the time, 0.611, we get an average charging speed of 95.13 kilowatts, which is, yeah, that is quite fast and quite impressive, and one of the fastest times or fastest average charging speeds we have featured here on the channel. I mean, it's even faster than the Polestar 2, so I mean that is interesting, and yeah, fair bit quicker than or faster than the Tesla Model 3 long range 2021 model with the Panasonic battery pack. And I know people have claimed that the LG pack will charge quicker or faster, higher average charging speed, but I haven't had the privilege to test that car again, but hopefully we will try to make that happen. So I mean, charging in 36 minutes, almost 37 minutes, from 10 to 80% state to charge with a battery pack this size isn't too bad. I mean, that isn't too bad. That average charging speed is really nice. But what I have experienced with this car, or not this car, but the ID platform with the 58 kilowatt hour battery pack in the ID.3, is that it hits its peak speed quicker than any other EV, and that is also the case here. So I mean, very impressive, the charging speed and also the charging curve. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this, but I am pushing all EVs to get that 10 to 80% state of charge charging speed down to 30 minutes. And the only car that I have tested that does it less than 30 minutes is my Audi e-tron 55 that does the 10 to 80% state of charge charging session in, well, 25 minutes, which is, yeah, quite a fair bit quicker than this. But I find this impressive. But yeah, it will be interesting to see the upcoming EVs, like the Hyundai Kia vehicles on the 800 volt architecture, and also I'm looking to test a Porsche Taycan in the future. So guys, what do you think of the charging session of the ID.3? Let me know in the comment section down below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.